The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back into it, and we're back at it. You found The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR. 106.9 FM.
So, Tom, I have a question.
Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I went on vacation, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
But there was an amazing amount of dog excrement in your yard. Who cleaned it up? That's what I want to know.
Nobody.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's a mess back there.
Get a bobcat at this point.
But the good news is...
It's a very good fertilizer. His grass will be very green in a couple weeks.
The grass is actually growing, so it's covering up all of it. So now I don't care.
All right. Okay.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Just checking. I was concerned. I didn't want you to get thrown out of the pastures from the homeowner association.
Exactly. We've got a new guest to the show. I don't know if we're going to scare him off or not. I'm glad that he's here. So his name is Adam Clark, and he's the CEO of Clark Equipment Rental and Sales. You don't have any dog removal poop machines, do you?
I do not. I have 2 dogs where I could use one if I had one.
Yeah, that's great. So, Adam, are you from Syracuse? You from around here?
Yeah, I'm from Central New York. I'm born and raised.
Oh, great. What high school did you go to?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, where'd you go?
Casanova High School, and then SUNY Albany for college, and so
that's nice. And then you worked your way back. So, beautiful Casanova.
Yes, Casanova. It's the sparkly point of Madison County. And then it all goes to the cows from there, Tom.
Is the Braylock still happening out there?
Ironic you should ask about that.
Oh, okay.
That was my grandmother's side of the family, great, something like that.
Wow.
And Amelia, who's back in the corner here, is actually engaged to Grayson Barr, who is, now taking over the Braylock, and I think he's
no kidding.
4th generation.
Well, the Braylock was always known. I mean, if I wanted to impress a date when I was growing up, we go, we're going out to the Braylock,
Is it true if you're from Oswego County, you don't let people eat there?
It's crazy. And I've been a DJ forever, for 40 years, and we used to play at the Link Lane House all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Great place.
Is that still operating too?
Oh, heck
I've been up there in years.
Yeah, both of them been open for Link Lane House hundreds of years. Braylock, I think close to 100.
78 years.
Wow.
78
You got to
years
throw
for
the
Braylock.
Brewster in there if you're going, that's like the 3.
And
right?
Brewster is fantastic, right there on the water and all that.
Yep.
So, you live in a very nice area. Okay, so tell us, what is Clark Equipment Rental and Sales? And then we'll ask you why you got in that business.
We buy, rent, and sell construction equipment. A little bit of new, a little bit of used. But majority of it's used that's in good shape. When I first started doing it, maybe like 20 years ago, I would describe to people that I was kind of like the used car king Todd Caputo, but on a very smaller scale. That was kind of my model. Like, nobody in Syracuse was kind of going for that late model, low hour machine.
So I don't need a brand new excavator when I can get one that's got 200 hours on it at
half price.
Yep. And so that was your model.
That's my model.
So do you do more sales than rentals, or more rentals than sales?
Dramatically more sales than rentals. 6-to-1 sale to rental. We do the rental kind of to keep the cash flow going in between sales. I like to say to the salesman, it pays for the paint. If we have to paint something, clean it up, the rental will pay for the paint.
But the rental might lead to a sale too, right?
The rentals sometimes lead to sales as well. Yep.
Okay.
Where do you have it located? Where's your?
We're in Canastota now.
Okay.
We used to be in Syracuse. Canastota is actually my 4th location. I always outgrow them a lot faster than I ever imagined.
So where are the other ones?
No, like the fourth building.
The place where you put it. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, the 4th actual. I was in a storage unit for 2 years on Ainsley Drive. And then I was in a little Quonset hut that was 3,000 square feet. And I was like, wow, I'm never going to outgrow this thing. And a few years later, I outgrew it. And then I bought a property over on State Fair Boulevard.
Yeah.
And that was like 3 or 4 acres. And I was like, man, this will
I'm
last
good
me
now.
Right.
Well, you're not selling pens. These things take up a lot of room.
I know, but I
that's
keep
tough.
outgrowing my footprint very quickly, and I've only been in Canastota 3 years, and we're already talking about putting on another 10,000 square feet.
Wow.
So-
Where are you located in Canastota?
They call it the Tech Park or something like that, and it's behind Alwire. If you're driving on
Alwire.
5 in
Yeah,
between
sure.
Chittenango and Canastota.
You go to Canastota, and if you head towards Chittenango, it's on the right.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
industrial. I know where that park. It sits back a little bit.
Yep.
You know.
Very nice.
So you are primarily helping large contractors, small contractors, people like Tom.
Contractors only, really
No homeowners.
large and small, no homeowners, and we the biggest realize that they don't need to have everything brand new, and then the small guy, he can't afford the brand new.
Yeah, you made a face when we said homeowners. Like maybe you did that at one point, and then maybe it didn't pan out. Like I
destroyed things and didn't realize that they are
I did see
made for
something there.
digging and not battering rams.
I wanted a skid steer for this weekend, and now I'm screwed.
I just think a Bobcat with no reason just would be fun.
They are lots of fun.
You know,
That'd be dangerous for you.
So Tom can't rent one to clean out the poop out of his backyard with the
He
dogs.
cannot.
You got to prove you're a contractor of sorts.
Correct.
So with like your Hayner Hoyts and people like that.
Love Hayner
Okay.
Hoyt, great guys, very professional company. We're doing more and more business with them as the years go by.
Yeah, we've had Earl Hall Jr. from Builders Exchange. He's been on.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, Unique Development is on regularly. Dan Pachuco and those folks.
Yep.
Different people. We've had a bunch of
Interesting.
different
Yeah,
people.
yeah. In the construction world, have you seen an uptick in business with this whole, Micron thing?
Yeah. We're not actually going for Micron. We're going to cater more towards the local guys that are going to be here
Right.
for years to come, hopefully.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Micron is massive on a national scale, maybe even a global scale. And that's okay. Like, I'll let
Yeah.
the big guys go, cater to that. And, hopefully they ignore some of the good steady eddies that are local, and I'll win more local business than I've ever had before.
So
That's
you're in
kind
New
of our
York
plan.
State, which is a real business friendly. New York State.
That's a good punchline.
Yeah, right.
How does that work? Is it the challenge is? Is OSHA up your skirt? And of course, that's national. You've got the state. You got the regs. Is it tough to navigate in that space, or have you figured it all out?
We've kind of figured it out, and Canastota is a very business-friendly community. They've been great. Glad I moved out there. I wish my property had more visibility, but you don't get everything. Can't always get what you want, but the village has been wonderful to work for or with. And we've just kind of learned how to deal with New York State. We realized that we're going to pay more in taxes, and
Yeah.
unfortunately more for utilities and more for everything.
Because if someone rents a piece of equipment and does something stupid, you're on the list of people of the stupid list of people the attorney would write up, even though you may have had nothing to do with it.
Correct.
And probably had nothing to do with
And
it.
that's why we primarily try and stick to people that have like genuine contractors.
Okay.
Yeah. Are there any particular people you'd like to do business with that you don't do business with now?
Yes, we're always knocking on doors.
Are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Do you have a sales team, or is it just you? Or?
yeah, we've got I'd say at least 5 or 6 on the team right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Couple inside, couple outside.
Yeah.
So they're constantly reminding folks of, hey, here's what we have, here's what we have, here's what we have new, but it's used. Here's how you can save money rather than going down the road and buying a new
Correct.
piece of equipment. And that
Correct.
maybe the competition is, well, I want new and shiny. But if you can get not new and shiny for half the price and do the job, that money just went into your pocket, business owner.
Correct.
Right?
I once sent a guy a brochure from the Porsche dealership at Burdick.
Okay.
I said, you can buy the brand new machine from my competitor, or you can buy the machine that's 2 years old for me and have enough money left over to buy this Porsche.
Wow.
Which one do you want?
I'm sure the folks at
And he
Drivers
called
Village
me up
appreciate
and
it.
he laughed and laughed and said that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Very nice. Very nice.
Well, Adam, we appreciate you joining us. Clark Equipment Rental and Sales.
Yep.
It sounds like you've made quite a niche, and over 20 years you've grown
yeah.
it. And so Clark Rents, clarkrents.com is the website. Check them out. If you're a contractor, it sounds like you need to have a relationship with Clark. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.